والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. Enough for a translation. Surah Ar-Rahman, the most beneficent, has taught mankind the Quran. He created mankind, and he taught him eloquent speech. The sun and the moon run on their fixed courses, exactly calculated, with measured out stages for each. And the herbs and the stars and trees, they all prostrate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the heaven he has raised high, and he has set up the balance, in order that you may not transgress the balance, and observe the weight with equity, and do not make the balance deficit. And the earth he has put out for his creatures. Therein are fruits, date palms producing shades, fruit stalks, and also corn with its leaves and stalk for fodder, and sweet-scented plants. Then which of the blessings of the Lord will you deny?
Takbir. 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 Okay, mashallah, what a wonderful recitation.
Oh wow, sorry, I got lost in those green eyes to the tune of his beautiful voice.
We'll get this guy some tissues, but in the meantime, allow me to introduce our keynote speaker, a woman of grace, wit, and wisdom, Dr. Shaza Khan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to EPA's Student Council's second annual Poetry Slam. Are we excited to be here? Yeah! Wait, that didn't sound very excited. I teach middle school, and just 2 middle schoolers can make more noise than that. Are you guys excited to be here? Yeah! Well, this year's theme is Things We Lost in the Fire. When we think about fire, we often think about destruction. Things that we lose in a fire. Think about a house fire. Aside from the material loss that happens, there's also the other things that we lose. Those things of sentimental value. And that's what we mourn over the most. Yet fire can also be a source of regrowth and rejuvenation. So I challenge you today to focus not just on what we lost in the fire, but to consider the analogy of a forest fire. Within minutes or days, trees and forests that took decades and even a century to grow are lost, gone. But from the heat of the fire, the pines from the pine trees release seeds that are planted in the now bare but fertile land. Within a month, those seeds germinate into seedlings that within decades form a forest that is unrecognizable from its past. That fire allowed for the trees that were once there to be cleared, to allow the clutter to be cleared, and for something new to be born. So today, as we listen to the artists speak about the things they lost in the fire, consider also the new opportunities that they have, the new opportunities that await us all if we allow Allah's plan to unravel, if we trust what nature has in store, and if we do our part in cultivating the land. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms.Shaza, for those meaningful words. Now it's time to introduce our judges for the evening. Nurwadi, our first judge, is hailing from the bustling village of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Is a graduate of UT Dallas and a first-year student at UT Law. She has been performing spoken word for the past 5 years all over Texas, earning the title of UT Dallas's 2014 Underground Poetry Champion, as well as performing in Missouri and Washington, D.C.
Next, we've got... Oh, let's stop. Next, we've got a lawyer from London who has worked as a director and AP English teacher at our very own APA. She's joined us here tonight, and we couldn't be happier to welcome her. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Amna Rahman.
I guess you can say she's really going to shake up despair of judging tonight, if you catch my drift. And introducing our last judge, you've probably seen him on the cover of Dreams from the Philippines issue of Vogue recently, or on the Nobel Peace Prize winners list, Brother Ted Hamilton.
Also, if you guys have any pictures to share, we're going to be using the hashtag APASlam2K16, so we'd love to see all of your pictures. So if you would like, please hashtag them with that, hashtag them with that hashtag. We need a new word. With that being said, let's move on to our first performance of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Abdul Oza with his spoken word title.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ms.Shaza Khan, and the title of my spoken word is Tommy. Me, I'm Tommy, a young boy at the age of 13, always depressed, never joy possessed. Father, daddy was put on house arrest. Mother, mommy's dead. She had a pain in her spleen, prescribed codeine, but the addiction got the best of her kidney. But she loved me. All I have left is me. The kids at school, all they did was beat me. So I decided to run and climb and jump. Not once did I think about the result. My soul was transported somewhere unknown. In a blink of an eye, I very clearly knew where I was. Right then, right there, I saw Satan sitting right next to me. I asked myself, was it worth it? I may have lost things in the fire, but this fire was far worse than a compilation of all the fires I've ever endured. No, this is not a lie nor exaggeration, but it is most definitely for sure. If only I had a person to guide me through that world. If only I had a person to tell me some nice words. Be that person. Be the person to take a human's life out of vain and ensure they don't commit the same mistake that I made. Be that person. I beg of you, I plead of you, please be that person. Thank you so much.
That was fantastic. Can we get another round of applause? Now, so, who do you think is going to take home the $50 grand prize? Oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't trust your judgment, considering you paired that shirt with those shoes.
And you wore that hijab with that bronzer style? Please. Anyways, the next contestant truly has a way with words.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Hana Farid with her poem titled, The Life We Live. Sonika?
This life we live can't be relived. When I sat down to write this, I started to reminisce. All the roads I've walked, all the people I've met, the wrong, the right, the bad, the good, and how that could all be gone in a single night. I often wonder where I'll be if I didn't have Islam with me. Walking on this earth foolishly, no one but Shaitan to guide me. But fortunately, that is not the case for us. We have the knowledge and we have the time. Thus, it's important to prioritize. Listen, I'm not trying to patronize. I'm simply trying to make everyone, including myself, realize that everyone will one day meet their demise. If your life ended right now, would you look back and be content? Or in hindsight, with regret and disappointment? Know that your sins are your worst enemies and can damage you more than any disease. If you don't pray, start today. If you aren't kind, find that state of mind. If you haven't submit to Allah, then today's the day to remove that flaw. This is what will keep you away from the hellfire. The things we lose are the things within our reach that we denied. The things we lose are the things we had right by our side. These are the things we'll lose to the fire. The things we already lost to the fire if we don't change ourselves today, right now. Allah is never ignoring us. It's time to stop acting oblivious to the blessings the most glorious has given us. Realize the temptations of this life are an embellishment, and the best way to win is to submit to His excellence. Allah has given us the formula to success. Now we must take it. The Quran, the Sunnah, the guidance, the knowledge, nurture and cultivate it. Hope is not lost. We just have to learn to ask for Allah's forgiveness and to be patient. And when the time comes, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah should be our final statement. And go down in peace until the time comes to be reawakened. Jazakallah khair.
Very, very well done. Can we give another round of applause for her?
Seriously, how can she make the life we live sound so spectacular? Especially when the life I live consists of cold pizza and reruns of Pretty Little Liars.
Sounds like you're living life on the edge, Teresa.
What can I say?
This next piece is by two young, up-and-coming freshmen at APA who are sure to blow you away with their charismatic performance.
Please give a warm welcome to Raneen Al-Jamal and Sumaya Ali with their performance titled, The Day. No, they're better.
The nation and took my mother, father, and my sisters away. There was a fire. My time of hiding had retired. For my turn came. My turn came to meet my Lord, and I stood there, paralyzed.
And in front of me was the one, all my life had just been fun, and a powerful sound came, which cannot be made other than Allah. It asked what I did in the dunya. I searched and searched for my money and the keys to my Tesla. Then I realized I had been living a lie. My life revolved around my mask. The mask of money and wealth was not on my face, so I simply knelt. I begged and I pleaded. I asked, oh Allah, where is my wealth and power?
For the final time, the trumpet is sounded. You awake from your grave shocked and dumbfounded. This is for real. There is no pretending. The scales of justice will be brought before man. Now you shall have to explain your whole life span. From what you did in the open and what you concealed, from big to small shall today be revealed. Men in sheer horror will run to one another, but no one can save you, not even your mother. You're standing there naked as the day you were born. This day would come that Allah has sworn. Your deeds today shall be weighed in a scale. This determines if you pass or fail.
Heaven and hell shall be brought into vision. Allah alone shall make the ultimate decision. It's all up to you now. Make up your mind. See Allah's greatness and don't be blind. To all brothers and sisters, I'd like to say, ask for Allah's forgiveness and do that today. Don't be foolish and follow Shaitan. He's out to strip us of our iman. We live in this world, so we also be deluded. Finally, I hope in Jannah you will all be included.
crying here to break the tension, so we want to break the ice a little. Now, what we're going to do is begin our improv competition. This will not be judged, just for the judges to note.
Okay, so the way this is going to work, we're going to call up 10 random people that registered for improv, and then we're going to number them off into 2 separate teams, and then we're going to have the audience pick a number from 1 through 8, and then that's going to be the prompt for the team.
All right, with that being said, we're just going to call up the team members. Number 1, can I get Raneen up to the stage? Raneen.
Number 2, can we get Samir up on the stage, please?
Ryad. Go!
So, what's Mom cooking for dinner today?
I don't really know. I think it's the same thing. Maybe biryani. I don't know.
Do you notice there's like people like watching us on the right? Just don't turn around. Do you see that? Do you see that?
I'm scared.
Don't look at them. Don't look at them.
Did you see that? Oh my God!
What do you think you're
What do y'all think you're doing? Haram! Haram! What? Oh my God, that is so haram!
What?
Go read the Quran! Oh my God, I can't even. Oh my God, are you freaking?
Allah is
What
watching.
this?
Allah is always watching ya binti, please. No.
Please.
Who are you? First of all, who are you
Oh
guys?
my God. Okay, we need to call for Hana Farid right now. Okay. I'm sorry. What are you guys doing here? Is this a date? Does this look like a date to you? Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to call your parents here. Do they even know this? Oh my God, I'm calling. Take a picture of this before you. Oh my God. Hey, I'm like slow as yell. Where's my Snapchat? I can't even know. Oh my gosh. Y'all need to chill. Oh my God.
Wait, what are you guys even talking about?
What is going on here? Distance, please. Move. You guys. You need to get over there. Guys. You move. Wait, listen. Listen, that is wrong.
That's my sister!
Can we get another round of applause?
I can't wait to eat this macaroni. How about you, man? How you doing with the macaroni, yo?
This is so awesome, man. This is
Whoa, hold on! Hold on! Get him! Hey!
Evaporate, because it's some chemicals in it. Oh, yay! Let's do this.
All right, so you guys take, all right?
Let me take this soup out of my pocket.
And...
Get him! Is he dead? Get him! No, we killed somebody! No! Savior!
It's a bug, not a human!
Oh, yeah.
Alright, you need help, Mom? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry what I did to you. Like as soon as I saw your face, you were just too ugly, so I had to throw you away.
I guess it was bugging us, am I
right? This is not England, so we're going to be driving on the left side. Sorry, Miss Abdul.
Okay, ready, set, action!
Wow, I'm glad we're going on this trip. Right, guys?
I want ice cream.
We'll get ice cream later.
I want ice cream.
Okay, time to drive.
I want ice cream.
Oh, the brakes. What the? Oh no, we're going over the cliff. Oh,
I
okay.
knew we shouldn't have come here, okay? You guys are disgusting, and I hate this whole trip, and I hate all of you.
Guys.
I'm about to give birth!
Okay, we need to calm down. You get your ice cream. Mr. Officer.
There's a cop.
Mr. Officer.
Yes, ice cream. I haven't carried sex on ice cream.
You were embarrassed.
I just want ice cream.
Tell your sister to quiet.
Is everything okay?
No, we're just stuck here on the edge of a cliff. It's all right. Oh, okay. My wife is in labor. We need to get to the nearest hospital. Do you know any hospitals that are near a cliff?
Well, we need to get the first problem through. Guys, Teen Wolf is on. I don't want to be here right now.
I don't care about Teen Wolf and your stupid Teen Wolf.
Okay, everyone. Ice cream! First, get the problem. The first problem we need to solve. Let's get this woman some ice cream.
Okay, your time starts now.
That was some good termite we had earlier, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, it was a diva, right?
I'm pretty sure it's a beehive.
Pretty sure?
Yeah, didn't we cut his like head and like say a long blackboard before? Yeah. Anyways, I have an announcement to make.
What is it?
He always ruins things. Johnny, tell him something.
Alright. So, we would have...
Okay, forget you. Anyways, I have an announcement to make. I'm like, you guys didn't know this. This like, yeah. Johnny, you're adopted.
Wait,
I love your guys' reactions. Yeah, before you guys are born.
This is the greatest day of my life. I hate all of you. I don't relate to any of you.
I knew you'd do this. I know we tortured you sometimes. We thrown you in the closet. And yeah, we didn't feed you, you know.
I think one time you mistaken me for a termite and tried to exterminate me.
Yeah, that's about right. That's why I adopted you.
I have an announcement.
Yeah, what's your announcement, sir?
Another announcement. It's very important. I'm addicted. Go to the left! I'm gonna be a hopper's next year.
This is like, look, where are my real parents?
Mommy? Daddy?
Son, sit down. Sit down. We need to talk about like how we're gonna deal with you in the future because we just announced that you're adopted. How do you feel?
I don't want to be.
Are you serious? Is that how you feel about the decision about adopting him?
He doesn't belong to the family.
Leave Johnny alone!
No, trust me.
Son, you guys are going to
Get out! No, the sooner I can get away from you, the better. The sooner I can get away from you, the better. I'm happy about it.
All right, me and Johnny are gonna live by ourselves, okay?
What do you mean? Get away from me! No!
Where's my real parents?
You're gonna be locked up.
Let's go to Antarctica and chill with the penguins. I bet they're much cooler than you guys. God. Anyways, man, thank you guys for coming. I don't know who you guys are. Yeah.
I'm addicted to becoming a good Muslim! Yeah! Assalamu alaikum. I wrote a small tribute to my homeland, Syria. It's called 250,000 Attention, and here it goes. 250,000. Attention! The civil war in Syria has been raging for over 4 years now, and has shown no signs of abating. An incredibly complex web of belligerence within the country is further muddied by the involvement of international actors. The broad picture is one of Western-backed rebel groups fighting an insurgency against the government forces of President Bashar al-Assad, while trying to stem the growth of the so-called Islamic State. What do I have to do to get your attention? Just because you stand over me doesn't mean I understand you. You wake up in the morning in your house with 4 stories, ain't no territories or old men telling stories. You keep up with your payments and your life is okay. You don't have to worry about breathing and living the next day. You take the day so lightly like it was once upon a time, but there are babies who ain't even lived a whole hour of their life before they die. So listen to this whole song and understand how the world's got it so wrong. We don't live to kill, we the ones who are dying. All the problems in my country just seem to be multiplying. Take some time from the killing and take some time from the pain. Pray to God that this will all just go away. Pray to hear us and not only remember names. Pray to hear the truth and the words that are on the page. Pray to see the connection that fuels up all of the rage. Pray to see to realize the world's committing sin. Pray to realize that this is a war, all the blood spilling with the war that nobody will probably win. Pray to realize that all of us are really kin. It all feels like a shame. How could you be so inhumane, leaving a man without a brain and a child without a leg, let alone a little stain on her young and still fragile frame? How could you be so vicious to people without a gun? How could you stop fighting like the war has just begun? It's starting to seem like you're doing this off of fun. The pure victimization of a pure creation, subjected to cremation and premature incarceration. The lack of foundation in said location is one that is troubled. No justification. They force the immigration and relocation, the deterioration of a nation because of the government's lack of imagination. Imagine a nation without the hatred and humiliation. One not rooted to damnation, corruption, but emancipation. No abdication, no communication. Is this all necessary? Don't think of me as an adversary, but as someone who opens the dictionary, starts looking up the word military, highlights the words protects and serve as if there were not only verbs but orders not understood. When you're killing your own people, then complain that you're not equal and still feel like you're not the reason it's not peaceful. Boiling double negatives, people killing your relatives, mortar bombs ain't no sedatives. You think there's no personality? The people paying your salary don't care about vitality amongst the people. I may pause for dramatic effect, but what do I have to do to get your attention? Drop F-bombs and nuke your microwaves, forget to file your taxes and make sure all your bills get paid? Maybe not sit around and smoke all the ganja you fade. I won't catch licks with you. I'd rather help Ahmed get a tongue full of water, or help Jalil out with his ailing daughter, or clear wreckage after horrible slaughter. You want me to rub your shoulders? Man-made disaster to not for your support. Maybe if I rubbed your shoulders, you'd be a good sport. It's not like I'm standing in your window, dropping nonverbal innuendos. Believe me, at least I got more soul than a sock with a hole. Holy moly, you ate all the rigatoni, mom's gonna be mad. My mom died this morning, and so did my dad. My uncle's about to starve, and my sister was losing blood. But I'm sorry for not caring about the extra pot your mom has to scrub. What do I have to do to get your attention? 250,000 nerve-wracking thoughts crowding my mind that's already doubting the means of an end. What do I have to say to make you understand me? I suffer from a too real tragedy. You call yourselves heroes? You couldn't save yourselves if you had a cape and a phone booth. You couldn't find a cure to violence. It's 2016, the start of the new year. To them, it's the same damn fear. Bloodshot eyes, more food for the flies on the way to the store. A mortar bomb flies. Too bad my uncle couldn't see forward to his demise. Maybe he'd have done more. What did he have to do to get your attention? Do I dab your eyes in this direction? Should I whip you like slaves of social impropriety? Should I stop and hammer down every reason for you to understand why this war is worth less than it is? So you can concoct an intense sense of immense defensive presence and then attempt to suppress the suspense of it all? Does that make any sense, or did I miss a reference? So when you ask me what I lost in the fire, I stop to think. Never mind, I skip the scene and stand at the sink, look at the mirror and see the ink across my forehead that says, I lost my land. Free my land. 250,000 people gone. 250,000 people gone. 250,000 people gone. If only they knew what it took to get your attention. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Amen.
Man, Dariba, that was awesome. The next performer has to be really good to top that one.
Funny, I think I know the woman for the job. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only...
John Cena!
No. Ladies and gentlemen,
the poem that I'm about to recite. It's called Fire. When man created fire, everything changed. His first invention, guiding light and weapon, was made. World-changing innovations were created, and beautiful poetry was written under the glow and heat of a single flame. Many lives were turned into ashes, civilization set ablaze, because of the glow and heat of a single flame. Thus epitomizing our human existence, our sole conflict is one of good and evil. We manage to tarnish everything, yet we create beauty. Fires, they can be a lot like humans, uncontrollable, crazy, and easily extinguished just as they are easily ignited. When I look at my community, I see a room full of unlit matches and heaps of ashes. Rarely do I ever see flames. A candle doesn't take much to be put out. All you have to do is smother it and suffocate it, and like that, it's gone. Vibrant light 1 second and complete darkness the next. That's why I think I rarely ever see flames. There's way too many people in this world willing to suffocate you and take your light away. I can't really sympathize with you though, because if you aren't even willing to try. You, me, our community doesn't have anything to lose to a fire because we're busy putting out flames of goodness. Discouraging alternative paths, always taking the road most traveled by. We reduce ourselves to a pile of nothing. Not everyone can make a difference. Not everyone is meant for greatness. And well, not everyone can make it. And your excuses for not doing are your excuses for not doing what you do well. While the goal shouldn't be greatness, we aren't great beings. Our self-control is minuscule. Our self-desires are despicable. But while you are striving for mediocrity, you pride yourself for getting a superficial accomplishment. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't be proud of your achievements, but when you make that the worth of your existence, you're a dull match, barely capable of anything. There's no fire, because you won't ignite one. And while fires aren't always bad. Thank you.
Wow, give it up for the poem Fire, because that was quite figuratively fire.
So, I don't know, after all these performances, I kind of feel like performing a poem of my own.
Oh yeah? Let me help you out. It is a beautiful thing. We thrive off of it, and life without it is unimaginable.
In all its forms, in solitude accompanied, it holds the glue of humanity. Its value is almost intangible.
You've been waiting for this moment.
Food.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help yourselves to our selection of tea, snacks, and much more.
Please return to your seats in 15 to 20 minutes to continue the fabulous performance lineup. Thank you.
Please stand in a single file line.
These are the things we lost, the things we lost in the fire, fire, fire. We sat and made a list of all the things that we had. Down the backs of tabletops, ticket stubs in your diaries. I read them all one day when loneliness came and you were away. Oh, they told me nothing new, but I love to read the words you used. These are the things we lost, the things we lost to the fire, fire, fire. These are the things we lost, the things we lost to the fire, fire, fire. Fire. I was the match and you were the rock. Maybe we started this fire. We sat apart and watched as all we had burned in the pyre. You said we were born with nothing and we surely have nothing now. You said we were born with nothing and we surely have nothing now. These are the things we lost, the things we lost to the fire, fire, fire. These are the
Forget snatching your dreams. Arifeen performing is your dream. Please get up for Arifeen. Thank you.
I get up and decide to speak. I've been holding it in for a week. The people around me look at me in shame. Oh, look at that kid. He's so lame. Well, you know what? I don't care if the windows are sealed shut. I'm tired of being held captive in this lonely cage. I need to spread my wings and fly like a bird in rage. This cage has been on fire since I started talking. And this fire has eventually spread from all the mocking that I get from people that crush my dreams. But why should I care what they type on their screens? At school, the firefighters finally came to my aid, right before the most powerful grenade. Hold off. Leave this boy alone and stop posting things about him on your phone. I missed so many opportunities. People have formed distant communities while I'm here still trying to develop some immunities to the disease that's spread into my bones, and I'm tired of being pelted by these stones. I'm in the hospital while someone is doing what I could be doing. The funny thing is, it's his fault that I'm ruined. A savage player, he steals the show, he stuffs my existence into a photo and burns it. Opening the cage holds the key to my identity. It's just really hard to be both me and free. I miss the things that I used to do with my family, like stare at the stars from the balcony, trying to form images of people and their personalities. Through the constellations, I used to bring back my memories. In the cage, surrounded by the lonely house, I look around me and see a computer mouse. The same mouse that I used to respond to a comment, posted by a person that makes me want to vomit. The room is dull, the one that I once lived in. The boxes are half empty, missing trophies that I could win if I had not been scalded by the mockery of those who act so grand. And I then see a postcard, gleaming with hope, of the places I could go if I learned to cope with this rope that ties my neck. But wait a sec, the room is on fire, and that fire can burn this rope and free the dreams stuck in my mind as fantasies and finally make them a reality. But it's too late. The doctors come out and say there's some bad news, that I have already suffered from third-degree burns and a bruise to the heart. And I have the choice for either life support or that I depart. And I choose to depart. After the firefighters take out the fire, there lies my cage, melted on the pyre. Engraved on my tombstone, it says, "Goodbye, world. You who steal the show can take my position in this world now, but know that in heaven I will take yours." Okay, let me give a brief explanation. I know that I'm a little bit over the time limit, but I want to explain what this basically means. So it's a story about a boy whose thoughts are suppressed every day, and he cannot speak out because others always constantly take his place. And so this boy, as he finally stands out, it's too late. He has already suffered from third-degree burns, and he's about to die. He has been tied by a rope for all his life and has been scalded from the mockery of others for too long. And he loses the opportunity from the fire of discouragement. So the moral of the story is to act fast and not hold in what others say about you. Thank you.
I just can't anymore. MashaAllah!
So, okay, easy breaths. In, out, in, out. Okay, guys, so while I get this guy into the ER, please enjoy this next dynamic duo with Mazz and Ayoub performing their poem, Ignited Life.
Good luck trying to be Arifeen the Dream.
I should have seen that.
Yaseen Performance, and we just wrote this on the way here from ACC.
Yeah, we practiced it.
We practiced on the way here.
So it's out of sync, or if you don't like it, we're sorry. Just keep at it.
Wait, before we start,
Some mic difficulty. While they do that, inshallah, before our piece, I'm going to recite some Quran, and this is going to be like the focal point of our piece, what we're going to be talking about, inshallah. Just got to give it a second.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الله نور السماوات والأرض مثل نوره كمشكاة فيها مصباح المصباح في الزجاجة كأنها كوكب دري يوقد من شجرة مباركة زيتونة لا شرقية ولا غربية يكاد زيتها يضيء ولو لم تمسسه نار نور على نور يهدي الله لنوره من يشاء ويضرب الله الأمثال للناس والله بكل شيء عليم.
Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. The example of his light is like a niche, within which is a lamp. The lamp within glass. The glass as if were a pearly white star, lit from the oil of a blessed olive tree, neither of the east nor of the west, whose oil would almost glow, even if untouched by fire. Light upon light, Allah guides to his light whom he wills, and Allah presents examples for the people, and Allah is knowing of all things.
Can't sing as good as Yaseen, so forgive me.
The things we lost to the flames, things we'll never see again.
All that we've amassed sits before us, shattered into ash. Everything faded into glass. Oh, our morals that we lack beneath the ground. All we know faded into glass.
It only takes one spark, one flame, one man to forget his name, forcing civilizations to go insane, like I'm saying, completely deranged, scared of the very thing that brought about change. Isn't it kind of strange how Allah has given us the chance to change what was preordained? Yet we take it for granted. Granted, we may have planted in ourselves self-doubt, while others chanted, we screamed. We are afraid of change. We are afraid of the fire. We like where we're at. We don't believe there's any point in going higher. Someone's selling us a better world, and among us there's no buyer. I narrate to you Abraham or Ibrahim, if you know who I mean. A one-man nation destined to be the father of our deen. His story begins as a boy with curiosity, questioning the status quo, the idol-worshipping atrocity, creating between him and his father great anger and animosity. After trying to convince them with words, Ibrahim falls short. So he devises a plan to convince every child, woman, and man. He breaks all the idols in secret except one, and when the people ask him, they tell his father, "It must be your son." "How come you think it's me?" asks Ibrahim as they try to get him to agree, but then he asks, Why don't you ask the unbroken idol? Surely if he could speak, he would tell you what he could see. With anger in them, they attacked him like a swarm of bees, faster than he could flee, and decided to take him to the king. And like a bird with broken wings, Abraham tells him to believe in the oneness of God. But the king labels him a fraud and commands a punishment. So he makes a fire that even Shaitan would admire. A fire that keeps growing higher and higher. He brought out the kingdom's choir and commanded the people to catapult him into the fire. The father of our nation, with devout dedication, destined to damnation by a man, is thrown into a fire. No, but he doesn't die. Instead, he rises and he stays. The fire remains cool after learning his name, and he stays for 40 days and comes out a man of miracle, surviving the blaze. When the stars fall, the fire goes unnoticed, but the light shines through. Ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinana fi ruhina, ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinana fi ruhina, ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinana fi ruhina.
When we think things we lost in the fire, what we are really thinking about is the aftermath of mankind's egocentric desire. Do you know how much percentage of the earth is water? More than 2/3. Do you know how much percentage of the human body is water? More than 2/3. Now let me ask you all, the audience, a simple question. What is the opposite of water? Fire. But does polarity make evil? Just like we need the light, we need the dark. And in the dark, we need the light. In all aspects, tangible or intangible. Mankind destroys what is a part of him or her. Internally, what makes us, and externally, what provides us. We destroy ourselves, our people, nations, and we especially and relentlessly destroy our world. So now, when we think things we lost in the fire, that is mankind twisting life both physically and mentally in exchange for a satisfied greedy desire. The life we live and the way we live it, it's truly a playwright's satire. Think about it. We make what's wrong right and what's right wrong. We have to ask ourselves based on our actions, do we even belong?
When the stars fall, the fire goes unnoticed, but the light shines through. Ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinina fi ruhina, ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinina fi ruhina, ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinina fi ruhina. Ashes, ashes,
I see ashes.
I smell like flashes,
and I realize this is what the past is.
Perhaps it's a coincidence that this happens to happen as our fire dampens, as I realize that we never lost anything to the fire.
Because the fire is our passion.
Rewind before there's an overreaction. Yeah, we broke the theme, but really I'm not, nor is this as crazy as it seems.
Think of Musa who split the sea.
He was human like you and me.
He never lost anything to the fire.
He was guided by it, inspired by it. He lost nothing to it because he knew the light was
guidance.
Because he knew when the stars fall, the fire goes unnoticed, but the light shines through. Ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinina fi ruhina, ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinina fi ruhina, ya nurana fi qalbina, ya dinina fi ruhina, ya nurana قلبنا يا ديننا في روحنا يا نورنا في قلبنا يا ديننا في روحنا.
All right, let's give it up for them. What was your favorite part of the performance?
What do I do?
My favorite part was when you pulled out his voice out of nowhere, man. You know,
All right, like they say, the only thing better than 1 point is 2.
that was seriously amazing.
Hey, you wish you could perform like that? Please, Mom.
not two. We have our very own student council historian performing a poem titled What She Wishes Her Camera Had.
Touchscreen by Amal M. Give it up!
Introducing the new Apple iPress, complete with multi-touch volume control. Doesn't it feel good to touch? My world is so digital that I've forgotten what it feels like. It used to be hard to connect when friends formed cliques, but now it's even harder to connect now that cliques form friends. But who am I to judge? I face Facebook more than books face me. Hoping to put faces to faces, I update my status 420 spaces to prove that I'm still breathing. Failure to lose daily means my whole web-wide world will forget that I exist. But with 3,000 friends online, and only 5 I can count in real life, why wouldn't I spend more time in a world where there are more people that like me? Wouldn't you? Here, it doesn't matter if I'm an amateur person as long as I have a profile. My smile is 50% genuine and 50% genuine HD. You need Blu-rays to see the white on my teeth, but I'm not that focused. 10 tabs open, hoping my problems can be resolved by a 1600 by 1700 resolution. This is a problem with our evolution. Doubled over, we used to sit in treetops till we swung down and stood upright. Then someone slipped a disc, and now we are doubled over our desktops from the garden of Eden to the branches of Macintosh. Apple picking has always come at a great cost. iPod, iMac, iPhone, iChat, I can do all these things without making eye contact. We used to sprint and pick and store blackberries. Now we run to the sprint store to pick blackberries. It's scary. I can't hear the sound of Mother Nature over all this tweeting, and along with it, our ability to feel is fleeting. You would think these headphone jacks inject in the flesh, the way we connect to disconnect. Power on, but we are powerless. They got us love drug like e-pills, but we e-trade. Email, emotion like e-commerce, because now money can buy love. For $9.95 a month, click. To proceed to checkout, click. To X out where our hearts once were, click. I've uploaded this hug, I hope she gets it, click. I'm holding my daughter over a Skype conference call while she's crying in the crib in the next room, click. So when my iPhone goes off in my hip, I touch and I touch and I touch. Because in a world where there are voices that are only read and laughter is never heard, or I'm so desperate to feel that I hope technology can reverse the universe so the screen can touch me back. And maybe it will when our technology is advanced enough to make us human again.
That poem is called Touchscreen, and not only did it touch her screen, it touched my heart, okay?
Yeah, seriously.
Now, this next performance is by our very own Student Council Secretary. Guys, give it up for Maryam Howard, 23.
This piece is called 23. You will wake up on your 23rd birthday, humming that middle school pop punk song, remembering the autumn leaves crackling underneath your skateboard wheels. You will insist the world will be yours someday, the gravity of youth sending the CDs skipping in rhythm, with the bouncing back seat of the bus, the rhythm and the chorus catching you in its break. You will be shaken, something unkind and fierce, when you learned about the islands of plastic, the shots fired into the crowds, the people who died for nothing. You will mouth revolution in the mirror, but you will let your friends down. You will learn justice first within yourself, circling the A's in your apologies. You will realize this is the longest you've been away from the place your skin autumn knees called home. From the days you dropped nickels into payphones, from the moments convincing friends with cell phones, you'd be in deep trouble. These days, the missed calls weigh like stones in your pocket. You will eat supermarket sandwiches in your lunch break, wondering if it really does get better. It will ache like the buyer's remorse in the future. You will finish your sandwich. Optimism will be nothing more than a losing scratcher left bookmarked in the pages you never finished. You thought things would be different. Now that you finally did what everyone expected you to do, now you're older and know what makes beasts of burden is a broken spirit. You will wake up on your 23rd birthday humming, "What is my age again?" Maybe the shimmer in your eyes faded, but you're learning love in ways you never understood. The things we lost, oh, the things we've lost, they don't matter now. Who cares? They don't matter now. You're living like cackling revenge, the fate lines in your palms tucked tight, looking towards the future. You're shuffling out of the store with pieces of the world they promised you quietly stuffed inside of your jacket. As the rest steadily melts into the Arctic, you will be 23, staring at the mirror, finding happiness in the last place they told you to look. Thank you.
Really? Again? Again!
Yeah.
All right, this next performance is called Our Children by... You say something too, you don't really talk as much as I do. So.
My raisin brand, Razan H.
That's why he doesn't talk a lot.
Hey, my poem is called Our Children. Today, I want to tell you a story different than yours and mine, that would perhaps revive the things we've allowed to be gone, our faith, our hope, our thankfulness, about life of children oppressed, children who live in the midst of war and destruction, who are tormented every day of their lives, children who lost, who hurt, who fought. Little innocent frames whose only wrong was being born into this world. Today, I want to tell you a story about the child who begged for water. Tap water is good. Toilet water is okay. All he ever asked was just that it be clean, but we never answered. Buying filters and only Ozarka, brown liquid entering his body, every day he died. His sister then begs for food. Just a piece of bread, just a berry or two, and again, all that met her was our silence. The boy under foreign power, the young kindergartner about to cower to the destruction of life and freedom, running home on the first day of school, calling for his mother, happy to be home, only to find her in a pool of red. The other boy whose home is captured, all the oppressors are enraptured. His mother was raped, his father is detained, his brother was shot before his eyes, and now he is being dragged, put into a box, simply because he threw back a rock. Then there was a young girl, dreaming for an eternity, only in her end facing cruelty. A gun is pointed at her head. She is forced to work and support a family. But she does not have a voice. It is given to her, for it is the elimination of hope and survival. And finally, the Syrian boy, Elan Kurdi, the child who was so oppressed, his father now lost and depressed, his own people fighting each other, killing one after the other, and when does the world discover the gruesome news that caused you to shudder? Oh yes. It's when the boy washed ashore with not a single breath in store. This was the breaking point. Oppression could be allowed no more. We are all guilty. They screamed. They called to us day and night. We refused to hear them, too busy with our luxurious lives. We withdrew from seeing them. Their image was too sad for our computer screens. We couldn't feel them. Their agony was too much for us. We wanted to keep our hearts at ease. We denied their pain and ignored their screams. How can we allow ourselves to sleep with our hearts completely at ease? See, we have a lot of things, but allow me to remind you. Allow me to remind you that if we lose our humanity, we lose everything. So I say to those children, to the children we forgot about and neglected, to the children who we turned away from and rejected, I'm sorry for ignoring you. I am sorry for your torment. I am sorry for your suffering. I am sorry for your pain. I'm sorry for your misery. And most of all, I'm so sorry that sorry is all I can say to you. I promise to always remember you and to remind the world that there are children out there who lack necessities of life. See, you lost everything, and the worst thing we can do is allow you to lose us too. We promise to allow our hearts to suffer for you, and to all come together to strive to make your lives better so that you can all float ashore with every single breath in store. Dear Ellen, your sleep woke up the world.
That was a great performance. Can we get a takbir? Takbir.
You're supposed to do it 3 times.
Takbir.
All right, folks. Some of you look a little sad.
Well, you have been bossing me around.
That's not on the script.
Yeah? Well, the poetry slam is almost over, so keep it together.
Okay. Worry not, tall man. This last performance is going to be great.
But where is it?
Somewhere in America.
Literally, this next poem is going to make you go insane in the membrane. It's appropriately named Somewhere in America, performed by Zaina and Nabeela Naeem.
Give it up!
We discuss the things we as students have not learned because of the way the government and school system try to influence our thinking. We explore the not-so-pretty truth about America, our youth, and the things we lost in the fire. Somewhere in America. Here in America.
In every single state, they have a set of standards for every subject.
A collection of lessons the teacher is required to teach by the end of the term.
But the greatest lessons you will ever teach us will not come from your syllabus.
The greatest lessons you will ever teach us you will not even remember. You never told us what we weren't allowed to say.
We just learned how to hold our tongue.
Now, somewhere in America,
there's a child holding a copy of The Catcher in the Rye. There's a child holding a gun.
But only one of these things have been banned by their state government. And it's not the one that can rip through flesh. It's the one that has curses on more pages than one.
Because we must control what the people say and how they think.
And if they want to become the overseer of their own selves, then we'll show them a real one. Somewhere in America,
there's a child sitting at his mother's computer desk reading the homepage of the KKK website that's open to the public.
But that child will never have right to kill a mockingbird because the school has banned it for its use of the N-word. Somewhere in America.
Private schoolgirls searches hours through boutiques trying to find the prom just for dreams.
While kids on the south side spend hours going through the lost and found, because winter's coming soon and that's the only jacket they have.
They build us brand new shopping malls so we'll forget what we're really standing on.
On the bones of the Hispanics, on the bones of the slaves, on the bones of the Native Americans, on the bones of those who fought just to speak. Trans transcontinental railroads to Japanese internment camps. There are things missing from our history books.
But it's better to be silent than make them uncomfortable.
Kids are late to class for working the midnight shift.
We give awards for best attendance, but not for keeping your family off the street.
These kids will call our music weird. They'll tell us we don't talk right.
Then they'll put on a binky and a nose ring and talk about how it's
Toad's Coachella, somewhere in America. The preppy kids go thrift shopping because they think it sounds fun. But we go because that's all we've got money for. Because Mama works for the city. Mama only gets paid once a month, somewhere in America.
Coaches are covering up star players raping freshmen after the school dance.
And women are killed for rejecting a date.
A girl is blackout drunk at the after party. Take a picture before our wounds wake her up.
How many pixels is your sanity worth? What's a 4.0 to a cold jury?
What'd you learn in school today?
Don't talk loud.
Don't speak loud.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your head down.
Keep your eyes on your own paper. If you don't know the answer, fill it in C.
Always wear earbuds when you're riding the bus alone.
If you think that someone's following you, pretend you're on your phone. A teacher never fails. Only you do. Every state in America. The greatest lessons are the ones you don't remember learning.
I just saw him do this and I was like,
Can we get another round of applause for that performance? Alrighty folks, that was the last performance of tonight.
So, tonight, with the help of so many dedicated souls, we've been able to put on an excellent show for you all.
Yes folks, everything you see from the pasta to the poster that have been handcrafted and created by students, they've all volunteered their time, talent, and treasure to get us where we are today. So please, a huge round of applause for all the volunteers. And still, yet the party is not over. While our panel of judges calculates the results,
so everything just happened. The judges are gonna go judge now, but don't you want to perform something? Like a nasheed, spoken word, like a rap.
a rap sounds interesting. I mean, I can, but at the same time I can't.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm actually kind of good at rapping, you know? Back in my hood, they call me Young, Brown, and Fabulous.
Yeah, but have you heard of Asa the Lion? Are you serious? Rumor has it he's in the audience tonight.
Oh yeah? Tell him to come at me, let's see what he's got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a rematch. Young, Brown, and Fabulous versus Asa the Lion.
Any Young, Brown, and Fabulous fans in the house?
I follow her on Instagram.
Maybe you're gonna lose.
Okay. Just before we start, I'm really tired. That expensive.
Excuses, let's get the party started.
Okay, so just before we start, I don't want to offend anyone by any of this. This is just for comedic purposes. And after last year's win for me, Deriva's mom talked to me and said to tone it down a bit. So.
Hi, hello, I'm back. What's up? You again? I thought last year I shut you up. Talking this and that like you some Drizzy Drake. All you are is mindless and fake. Aw, are you shy? You look a little timid. I'm not really a rapper, but I could spare a minute. It seems like you're down and ready to hate. Take a minute, man. We can negotiate. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna lay it down. It's the truth. I'll be fast hitting it off the park like Babe Ruth. I've got the cortex to ace my subjects, and if you act it because you're a reject, friends, keep score. He's about to get sore. Don't say I didn't warn you before. Oh, you can't handle this? Here's some more. This is a jungle, I'm a lion. Keep it shut, be compliant. Try and join, I don't need an alliance. Say, if you're a stove, I'm an oven. Brand new appliance. Feel free to be my client because I tutor those who get schooled. You think you had me fooled? I see you crying, screaming, oh my God, oh no. Just got off the phone with Elsa. She said, let it go.
Oh man. Oh man. Not again. Drake might have learned the game from William Wesley, but the truth is, you can never check me. You act like a Power Ranger, but you're more like a coward in danger. This is gonna be a first round knockout, and I'm not playing. Run your mouth all you want, but it doesn't matter what you're saying. And by the way, there ain't no time to negotiate about hate. I mean, after all, you're a brown girl, you're always late. You look more like Babe Ruth than you play like him. My name is Asad, so I'm the lion. You're more like a monkey. You're gonna live your life like a junkie. Oh, junkie! And you always smell funky.
It's Chanel.
She doesn't tutor those who get schooled, she actually tutors at Kumon.
Hit me up for all your questions.
So why don't you come on? I'm not trying to play. This ain't a con. But if you're down to play, you'll just be a pawn. Since you want to bring up cooking appliances, cook me some naan. And one day you're going to end up mowing my lawn. Alright, I gotta be right back because I gotta read some Quran.
Wash your cooking now. Your points have no merit, you're jealous, declare it. I called you a monster, seems fitting, bear it. Cinderella, the shoe fits, so wear it. Moral of the quarrel, your rap skills are like Santa, non-existent. My rap skills are eternal, so persistent. Now go play with your toys, wanna be Remy boys, you know any of my rap destroys. Yawn, I wish your raps would end sooner. Even your reflection defines you a loser. It's word around town that it's about to go down. Flip your frown. And now you're acting like the weekend, but surprise, oh my God, hey, it's Friday, fam, it's a weekday. Everyone around town has got to know me, always in your recess, hair flip emoji. I know.
At least a shoe can fit on me. Your shoe size exceeds 103. You yawn in the middle of your own rap, so please don't try. Looking at you, I'd rather watch some grass die. Your raps suck, and I'm not even trying. Don't look at a baby or else it'll start crying.
It's gone.
She actually has that effect on everyone. Everyone around town has gotten to know you. They've given you the nickname Big Hairy Poo.
All right. Jumpman, this boy's up to something. And it's not winning, it's nothing. Like Snapchat, I'm so quick, I'll pass like a second. And you should reckon I'm so fast like a fox, can beat you at Xbox. And you cried because you lost, you're so slow, Microsoft. My raps are flavorful, arpeggios, meat lovers, pizza. Yours are bland and boring, Taco Bell, fajita. Quick, get out of here, take I-35. Caution, my raps are about to get live. Kind of like Queen Bee hyping up the Bay Hive. Give up your career for hire. I'm the one you desire. My raps are so mean, they're turning up hashtag APA Slam 2.0. You lost in the fire!
Alright. I'm the king of the forest. Your raps are the poorest. It's about to get lit because my raps are the hottest. Wait, look, she's getting embarrassed. I don't want to be a rapper, I want to be a doctor. You're not in my recent. You're steaming so much, it's like you're a lobster. She really thinks my rap skills are lousy. I'll leave you lying on the ground like Ronda Rousey. Okay. This is where, get ready for this, because this is going to be for the ages. And I'm going to make you scream. Her raps are worse than the APA debate team. Got you.
Okay. We're done.
Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna vote on who won that rap battle. Any young, proud, and fabulous fans? That sounded pretty even to me. Can we have one more for us then? One more for Deriva? Okay, both sides, they were pretty loud. Deriva sounded a bit louder.
Mashallah, I know the judges are trying to judge, but you guys did an awesome job. I'm sitting there and saying, who am I going to choose? First, second, third place, and you are all amazing, mashallah. You all have great talent, wonderful talent, mashallah, and I see great leadership among all of you, the student council, and everybody was volunteering, mashallah. Great job, keep it up. Keep the poetry slam going on for next year, 2017. We need to try to get more Muslim kids in the community involved and inviting them over here, mashallah. So, like I say, there is no winner, it's me! Okay. They're both good. We're gonna have a rap. Huh? I don't know how to rap. Shaza and Miss Ayman are good at rapping. Ms.Shaza and Miss Ayman. She ran away, come on! Okay, never mind, come back. Never mind, come back. Mashallah, both of them were good, but Durga was fabulous. Gentlemen,
First of all, I'd like to, not that good. Alright, you guys are pretty good. Miss Diana's done a fabulous job running the school. And you guys, the whole APA Student Council did a great job organizing this event. He wasn't my good,
That was a pretty weak MC chat. So, can we get one last round of applause for all the performances tonight?
Okay, so we were gonna open up the open mic now, and the first performer on this. So basically, these are performances that performers maybe bought, but they weren't officially on the schedule. So we're gonna begin by calling for Hana Farid to the stage. Here comes the queen. Can we get a round of applause? This is my first Team Mama! Okay.
Oh, is that sounds great.
So this is a showpiece by Razan H. How imprisoned are we in our bodies and minds? How imprisoned are we in our bodies and minds? We are always endowing others with our own attributes, always looking at them through a narrow fissure of our own views and way of thinking, wanting them as far as we can to become us. We want to squeeze them into our skins, to give them our eyes to see with, to clothe them in our past, and our own ways of facing up to life. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. My name is Zaina. And my name is Alicia. I wrote this poem. I'm supposed to be taking notes in Brother Ted's class. Sorry, Brother Ted, but you do what you gotta do. Our poem is called darker shades can always fade away.
There was a time.
You took away everything from me.
My religion, time, and family.
You took away my family.
It was only my parents and me.
It's like
You took a paper and threw it in a fire. I quit Islam and became a liar. You took away my rights to believe. Last but not least, you took away my needs. I didn't have a choice but to move out.
I would always get anxiety, but have no doubts. Don't you know how hard it was for me?
After a few years, you took away my time. It was painful and hard. I couldn't let it go.
But I knew I had to.
Knowing in my heart is the right thing to do. Anyways, what you did was incredible.
You might think I'm like crazy.
All I've been through was terrible. But Allah, you rewarded me with
Something better.
Of course you did. You are Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Qudus, As-Salam. Because life is a test. Something in the hereafter. What if you lost something important in a fire? Don't give up. A 4-letter word will help you. Hope.
Really? You want to say something? Pause?
We have the results.
Moment is here. Please welcome
Okay, so we have the top 3 here. Coming in 3rd place, Raneen Al-Jamad from Maryam. Second place goes to Razan H. Alright, first place. I need that drum. Somebody to roll on it for me, please. First place, Poetry Slam 2016 goes to Ryad Nahas.